Socializing shit. Picky bottle all up in my crib.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm giving you my week 12 and week 13 update, and so far I've lost a total of 30 pounds. I'm currently sitting at roughly 219. I keep fluctuating between 220 to 219. If you've been keeping up with my updates here on YouTube, then you should know that I skipped week 10. I skipped that update completely because I was putting a lot of pressure on myself when it came to the weigh-in. I just decided to skip week 10 completely, and now I'm giving you my week 12 week 13 update. My goal was to lose, I believe it was 30 pounds at 12 weeks. I believe that was my goal, but I ended up losing 30 pounds at 13 weeks and not 12 weeks. So let's just get into traveling with keto, because that was one of the things that I had to experience or endure, was traveling and still ketoing. And honestly, it wasn't bad at all, just because by the time that I started traveling with keto, I was fat adapted, and so my body had gotten used to the lifestyle of keto, so it really wasn't that hard. And then I already had the habits because I had been practicing the habits before I started taking trips. So prime example, when I went out with my girlfriend, I would say last week, we went out to a bar. I ordered Prosecco, and I also ordered nachos with no chips, and I asked them to put a bed of lettuce at the bottom, and I ate nachos, but it was kind of like a nacho salad. It was actually really good. When I go out and I drink and I'm partying, and this is why I love keto so much, it's because you can still live your life like a normal person. I found myself really refraining from being social when I did other diets, but with keto you can still be very social. Whenever I go out, I'm drinking vodka. Some bars have diet, or some bars have Sprite Zero, some don't. One of the things that I like to do is I'll mix tequila with Sprite Zero with the lime, or I'll mix vodka with Sprite Zero with the lime, and that is like my drink. Or I'll pre-game before going out. That's one of the things that I like to do, plus it saves you money. And then if I'm at a bar, I'll take a shot or two, and that's just kind of how I live my life. And then champagne is like my go-to thing if I'm out at a social setting and they're offering drinks and you know it's a little more upscale, then I'll ask for the driest champagne that they have. And that's how I've been able to live my life. I used to think that in order for you to be successful with a weight loss journey, that you have to kind of isolate yourself, but you really don't. Like, it's all a matter of discipline and keeping yourself accountable, letting your friends and your family in on the fact that you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to achieve this weight loss goal, so then they can help you stay accountable. And then also when they invite you to things or places like restaurants, bars, dinner, or whatever the case may be, they can accommodate you in a sense so that you're not cheating your diet. So my family, my friends, they have been so supportive, and honestly I cannot thank them enough, because my success, I would not have it without the support of them. So I'm also going to talk about how I plateaued for an entire year before getting to this point. I'm just going to give you background on my weight loss and the struggle that I've had, the struggle that I constantly have with losing weight. You're not looking at a person who loses weight fast. You're not looking at a person who likes the gym. You're not looking at a person who likes exercising. You're not looking at a person who can go without weighing herself on a daily basis. Like, I am a scale Nazi. I like to weigh myself sometimes 3 to 4 times a day. How did I overcome those habits? How did I overcome struggling with my weight? If you're new here, understand that if you're new here, then I'm going to give you a little background on my journey. So when I was 17 years old, I got a steroid injection, and I got a steroid injection because I was determined to play college basketball. But at age 17, I injured my knee to a point of no repair. But I went to the best doctor in Kansas City. He is the knee doctor for Chiefs players. He is a true through professional. So if he told me that basketball isn't something that I needed to do moving forward because my ability physically to do so wasn't a good idea, I should have listened to him. But I ended up going to a second doctor, and they gave me this alternative to get a steroid injection. When I got the steroid injection at 17, it changed my life in a horrible way. I gained weight fast. I think I gained weight like 80 pounds within 6 months. If you look at some of my old pictures when I was at my heaviest, I look swollen. I was so unhealthy. And at the time, I was so young. I didn't know what was happening to me. At first, it didn't hit me that it was the injection. I started going to the doctor and started trying to figure out what was wrong with me in 2012. In 2012, my doctor finally said, "What did you do?" Because I went outside of my primary doctor to get this injection. So she ended up contacting the knee doctor who injected me, and this was around the same time that I was misdiagnosed with PCOS. I was misdiagnosed with PCOS because I had all the side effects of PCOS, but I did not have PCOS. So pretty much what happened was when I got the steroid injection, it messed up my hormones, which made them imbalanced, which made me start growing facial hair. It made me gain weight. I was retaining so much water. I was just swelling up like a balloon. And I was depressed. I had really, really bad depression, and I just experienced so much at such a young age and not really understanding what was happening to me. So this is a point in my life where I had no control over my health. My health was spiraling out of control, and I had no idea what to do, how to do it. And then at this point, I was trying just about everything. Nutrisystem diet, I tried the South Beach diet, I tried phentermine, the pill, the weight loss pill, I tried Weight Watchers, I don't know if I've already said that already. I tried all these different diets and nothing was helping me. And if you notice that all these diets, a lot of them were pre-packaged meals, which means I warmed them up in the microwave. I was a college student, so I really didn't have time to cook, and if I did have time to cook, it was the bare minimum microwavable stuff. So that's what I was doing, and it was horrible. So during that time, I had no idea that the injection was still live within me. The steroid was still working, if that makes sense, which was causing my body to react in such a negative way. I could not lose weight for nothing. I was so unhealthy. I was the most unhealthiest I've ever been in my life. And this is why I make videos like this, because I don't care how young you are. Your health is something that you need to take pride in. Your health is something that you don't take for granted, because just like that, your health could be ripped from you, and then what are you going to do? Like, what do you do then? So people, when I say I had weight loss surgery, I had weight loss surgery because I literally tried everything and nothing worked for me. So with the experience of having weight loss surgery, which I dieted with failed attempts after failed attempts after failed attempts from 2011 all the way through 2014. 2014 was when I had my weight loss surgery. So when I had my weight loss surgery, I didn't think that this was going to fix all of my problems. And this is when I started to realize I had some emotional, mental issues that I was not dealing with. I had went through a lot to get to this point, and I knew that this was just the beginning. So when I got my weight loss surgery, I knew that this was just a tool to help me, because I needed the help. I was that desperate. Like, I needed the help. Dieting and exercising was not enough. And when your body is working against you because of a steroid injection, at this point, you're just willing to try just about anything. So I went ahead and had weight loss surgery. When I had my weight loss surgery, I started losing weight, but I knew that I had to work out. I've worked out since day one. Since day one, I've worked out. Because my whole thing was, back in 2012, I wanted to live a healthy lifestyle because I had an understanding that that is the only way I could truly be happy in life. With the understanding of everything that I've been through up to this point, I was so unhealthy to where all I wanted was a healthy lifestyle. I didn't care what it looked like. I just wanted to be healthy. Over this course, I cut off my hair. You know, I went natural. When I say I completely changed everything about me for the better, that is exactly what I did. First 2 years were a breeze. You know, I lost weight. I still didn't reach the goal that I wanted to, but I was satisfied. Like, you know, I was like, at least I'm losing compared to whereas before I wasn't losing anything. When I reached my 3rd year after weight loss surgery, I stopped losing weight. I was on a plateau for the longest. Now, it wasn't because I was doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. It wasn't because I wasn't eating healthy. It was because I just plateaued. My body had gotten used to the low carb diet. So this is when I was kind of getting a little discouraged because I'm like, okay, I have weight loss surgery. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not like I'm just depending on this weight loss surgery to help me lose weight. I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And my body would not give. I was plateaued for about 1.5 years, y'all. The whole year of 2016, kind of going into 2017, I had not lost a pound. I sat at 250 for the longest. And if you've been following me for a while, then you know I was at 250 for at least about 1 year to 1.5 years. I tried keto the first time, and the first time I tried it, I had horrible side effects. My face, my skin was breaking out. Everything that could have went wrong on keto. But when I look back on my first experience with keto, I did not do it correctly. I was still eating hidden sugars. I wasn't really reading labels. I just thought if you ate meat and you ate dairy and you ate vegetables, you were good. I know the difference between doing keto in an unhealthy way versus doing it the healthy way. So when you see me, you see someone who's doing keto the healthy way, and I know what it's like to do it the unhealthy way. So my skin, I don't have an issue with that this time, which that was my biggest concern. If you've been following me, even since this summer, I complained about how keto really ruined my skin. Why am I having such a positive experience this time? I learned from my mistakes from the first time I did keto. So if you are someone that you know who had a horrible experience with keto the first time, maybe even the second time, give it a second or third try to see if maybe there was just something you weren't doing correctly. Because if I would have quit the first time I did keto, which I had lost 20 pounds the first time I did keto, if I would have quit the first time I did keto when I lost 20 pounds, if I would have quit and then not started up again to try it for a second time, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So this is my 30-pound weight loss update, week 12 through 13. My goal is to be 200 pounds. I know if I stay focused and stay committed and keep myself accountable, be disciplined with the fact of going to the gym, doing the workouts, I know that I can achieve this. I have came so far. I remember when it was just 60 pounds left. I remember when it was just 50 pounds left. I remember when it was 50 pounds left to lose for 1.5 years. I remember that. So people ask me, where do you find the motivation to keep going, keep moving forward? You have to trust the process. You have to trust the process so much to where you're blind. Because if you don't, you will never achieve the success that you are wanting. So with me, for that whole 1.5 years, me still going to the gym, me still working out, me still staying committed got me to this point. You're not looking at someone who breezed through this. You're not looking at someone who went and got lipo. Now with my whole steroid injection, if you've had any type of injection, I don't care if it's the depot shot from birth control, which I talk about that. I'm not on birth control. I don't take birth control. And there's a reason why I speak out against birth control, because I feel like it's the most unhealthiest thing that you can do to your body as a woman. It's so unnatural to me to stop something from happening that's supposed to happen naturally. It's just so unhealthy to me. The only thing that I keep track of my periods, I use the period app. I use a period tracker. Whenever I want my period to come early, I drink parsley tea, makes my period come early. You can be in control of your period, your menstrual cycle, naturally. There is a thing that you can do to be in control of your periods naturally. People think that they have to do it with birth control because That's what the government wants you to believe. But in all honesty, there's a natural way of doing it versus a medicated way of doing it. I just don't believe in birth control. I think it's the most unhealthiest thing that you can consume. If your doctor is telling you to get a steroid injection for knee pain, back pain, wrist pain, neck pain, I don't care what it is, do not get it. There has to be a natural remedy that you can do, because I was in that situation. I was in so much pain with my knee that they told me that this injection would help, and if anything, it almost ruined my life. Seriously. I got weight loss surgery, and the weight loss surgery, people are saying, do you regret it? Do you have any regrets? No, I don't, because I needed the help. I needed it. I needed it. If anything, no, weight loss surgery didn't help me reach my goal, but it helped me reduce the fat cells. It helped me get my hormones in check so that I could lose weight. That is my story. Phentermine, I took that at one point, nearly killed me. So it's not worth it. Phentermine is not worth it. I love keto, and honestly, if you're thinking about doing keto, I feel like you should do it. Not because it's working for me, but because it's a lifestyle. Like, you could do it as a lifestyle. It's like being vegan or being pescatarian or being vegetarian. It is a lifestyle. You can eat out. You can have a social life. You can do all the things that your friends are doing, just differently. It's just a different lifestyle. So when people ask me, should I do keto? Yes, you should. You should give it a try. Is it easy? No. Are there side effects? Yes. Do the side effects go away? Yes. Are the side effects horrible? Yes. But just like anything in life, when you're making a transition in the beginning, it's hard. In the beginning, it's horrible. In the beginning, though, you got to get past the beginning. You have to get to the middle. You have to get to the end to really see the results that you want to see, to really have success. If you're so focused on starting, if you're so focused on the beginning, you're never going to reach that success. If you're afraid of the side effects, you're never going to reach that success. If you're afraid that you're going to be in pain or that it's going to hurt, you will never reach success. I had to go through pain. I had to go through being out of breath. I had to go through the embarrassing stares I would get in the gym. I had to go through the fear of falling off the treadmill. I had to go through just the fear of never reaching my goal, not allowing that negative thought stop me. I had to go through all of that to get to where I am. When you see my journey, when you see my progress, understand I worked my ass off for this shit. It did not come easy for me. I don't know how many times I sat in my car outside of the gym for 30 minutes not wanting to go in, but still getting out of the car. It took all of those shitty moments for me to get to this point. So with that being said, if you follow me on Instagram, I post daily. And my whole mission on my Instagram, my YouTube channel, I want you guys to win too. It's not just me. You guys are seeing me win. You know, I don't really share my losses with you, but you guys are seeing me win. But understand, I'm taking so many losses at the same time. It's not like you have to do this alone. You know, I try to post consistently daily on Instagram so that you don't feel that. So that you can say, hey, she's at week 13. I'm at week 1. Let me see what my progress will look like each week by watching her. That's why I post weekly when it comes to keto. Because I want you guys to see week by week what progress I'm making to inspire you to make the same progress. This is my keto update. I'm going to start doing some keto tip videos. Also, I know you guys want to see my pancake recipe video. Let me know, which would you rather have first? Would you like to have the tips video for beginners on keto, or would you like to have the pancake recipe video? Let me know. Comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me from the beginning, since 2014. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.